in the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
Yeah, it breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun shy. Keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing now with second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long. Shotgun now for Stroud. Connecting on the slant. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
First and 10 from the 41.
That's good for an H-town. First and 10 at the 41.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18.
On the ground again with Mixon. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Chase Young.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
At the 46-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Nico Collins.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing third and 3.
Third and 3.
Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. The running back's still doing it to this day.
Room inside the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And after the play, they call for a stoppage pretty quickly here. Somebody injured down there, and it's their tight end, Dalton Schultz, in some discomfort. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Colts take over first.
So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
Ready, break!
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Has room down the left sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Indy!
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier.
The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Grouping adds the extra point.
Is good.
And the Colts start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Reed. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Ow, beside! I got him, man. I got him. I got him.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Cut by Collins on the slant. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Mixon on the toss. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stretch. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon.
Mixon again.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ow, beside! 118, beside!
From the 48. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Intended for
this game, Kate, that's his domain. He is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and play tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans bring the tie here in the 1st. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14, Colts 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready! Liking 8.
From the 36. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap out of Richardson. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup again at a 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Now he takes it. And they take this in for the score.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The Colts trim the lead to 1. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Out, what's that? Hot! 18, what's that?
To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
For a Texans first down.
Oh, ready?
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. 18.
From the 42. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
10 more yards.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Another Texans first down.
Here we go, let's go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Give to Mixon up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
18.
Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
taken down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Mixon on the counter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
At the 4-yard line.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Here we go. 18.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Nico
No luck
Collins.
finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Down.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
All right. 18. What's up?
Stroud now on 4th down. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Colts 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and
The Colts
10.
and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year.
Viking 18.
We'll start on the ground. Taylor makes a cut to the right sideline. It's an Indianapolis touchdown.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Colts tie this game at 21.
21 apiece.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. Juke the defender. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Texans send wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Tony.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Dumping it off here to Mixon. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Texans.
Oh, hey, south.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud from the pistol. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them with some catches, But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Ow, for tonight. 118.
Back to throw, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Oh, ready. 118.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now Richardson to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Complete to number 85.
The Colts take a second quarter lead. Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 21. Rigoberto
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Running to start the drive with Mixon. Now he danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
118.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's caught for the first. And he has this down to the 34. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a toss right side to Mixon. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate. That offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Here's Stroud now. Low finding his back. Mixon. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for an H-Town.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard
On the
line.
ground, it's Woody Marks. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you can...
Oh, he's in trouble, and he'll go down. The Colts got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 16 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Houston Texans.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
Throwing is Stroud. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
For
Nico Collins, the intended target. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Stroud gonna go on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their game was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Hits him on the out route, and he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Come on. Liking 18. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. He tucks it and takes on. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. It's the Colts. Looking at 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Richardson now on 1st and 10. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It's second down.
Another try following the sack. A throw right side finds Pittman. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Gets him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Josh Downs.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
18. What's up?
Alert flow, alert flow.
Here's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Joe Mixon.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
18.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. This one quickly to Dell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
On the coverage.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
That's good for an H-down.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Here's Stroud again. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Let's go now.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's, well, the teams are ready, the fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
Ready?
Starting the 3rd with Taylor. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down back
And
at
with
the
3 yards the
20-yard
wrong
line.
way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Ready.
Kick the running back in motion.
Hawk 70.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and
Here we
long.
go.
Throwing now, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3 and out.
Their punter making his way out now.
Sanchez
And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Taken from the 49. And he houses it on the return all the way back for a touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over.
The Colts are ready to take the field.
At their own 22-yard
All their scoring has
line.
kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter.
Smash! Smash!
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
Straight ahead with Taylor. Can't slip that initial
Jonathan
tackle.
Taylor,
Stops made
the
for
ball
no
carrier.
gain on that first down play.
The tackle by Kalijah
Big man up
Kancey.
front said, not in my
No gain
house.
on
Let
the
me
play.
tell you,
Brings
hey,
up second
once you're in the
and
grasp
10.
of one of those big old
At the
fellas on the
22-yard
D-line,
line.
you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Richardson sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Set! Ready?
To throw, Richardson. He's running for it. And this one does not go
Anthony
far.
Richardson on the scramble.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And some textbook work covering that
The
punt.
Texans
It is
take
stopped
over
after
1st
almost
and
nothing
10
on the return.
At their own
The
42-yard
Texans
line.
and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down behind the line
Well,
of
they were
scrimmage.
hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
18. What's that?
Here's 2nd and 11. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted by the Colts.
We'll have to pause now as they
They'll
tend
take
to an
over
injured
1st
player.
and 10
And that appears to be
at the
Joe
15-yard
Mixon, who they're
line.
looking at. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go!
Taylor now up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Go!
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
Down.
Richardson now. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Hey,
What's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and
A
11?
gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Rig it.
Here's Richardson. Intercepted in the end zone. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
3rd down pass.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here we go.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kaiser White on the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Stroud now on 3rd. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Looks like a player injured after that one. Yeah, our thoughts go to Nico Collins. He is shaken up. Hope it's nothing serious. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Keeping it with Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
8 yards on the pickup.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Another swap.
Mixon on the toss. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Tackle made back at the 40.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Here's 2nd and 14. Cut by Collins on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. And after the play, one of the Colts is still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him.
A 51-yard attempt.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they are unable to double their lead. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot.
Trying again following the sack. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
To Jonathan Taylor.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
3rd down.
Richardson. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
To Josh Downs.
They have themselves another first and 10.
12. First down,
Let's
Indianapolis.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Jukes one defender, and he is down to the 30-yard line.
Taylor, the ball
Big
carrier.
gain, 14 on the play.
On the stop.
And it'll be first down,
A gain of
Colts.
14. First down, Colts.
Come on, set. Ready?
Richardson back to throw. He takes it himself. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Now pause as we attend to an injured player, and you could hear the stadium take a collective breath. It's their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's in need of some assistance.
Set. Let go.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the set forces a now tougher third down.
Jake Browning.
Got to get some protection up front here, kid. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 7.
Blake Grupe on to attempt the field goal.
Fourth down.
A very short kick here from the right hash. Grupe sends it
The
through.
field goal is good.
And that will tie things up in the
That
third.
ties the game.
That's the type of long,
31.
sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your
Roberto
opponent. The only
Sanchez
negative
to kick
is
off
that the
for
kicking team
Indianapolis.
is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Finds some space. He's past the 30.
The Texans
The
take over
Texans
first
and
and
running
10.
back Joe Mixon
At
headed out for their
own
next series.
36-yard line.
And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch.
49-yard line.
All right. 18. What's that? Good night.
First and 10, are on to Mixon. Works his way to the 35. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Up the middle, it's Marks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a lead just before the end of the third. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Colts 31.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk.
Browning working from the pistol. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Browning sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Set, go.
Browning from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Even on 3rd and long. 3rd and long. He still couldn't bring himself to force a throw right there. And that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Picked up at the 38. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 1st down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, ready?
On play action, here's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. They did it! He made the interception! Kaiser White has it. And the Colts have some new life in the 4th.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on...
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown.
Touchdown,
The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
38 all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. Good work so far. He's got room.
The Texans
and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw by Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Give to Mixon up the middle. Still has room inside the 30. And he has it down at the 26-yard line.
A gain of 17
that one goes for 17
yards.
yards and moves the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Gets marks on the handoff. And he'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Moore brought him down. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
What? 118. What's that?
Here's a toss right side to Mixon. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Mixon.
A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Yards. That's another Houston Texans.
Ow, for tonight.
First and 10 at the 11-yard
Here's a
line.
handoff to Marks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ow, for tonight. 118. What's that?
Stroud off the play fake. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a fourth-quarter lead.
Texans.
That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackles made it the 15-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has him down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Will Anderson on the
His
tackle.
goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Michael Pittman.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing on 3rd down. Browning lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own
The
46-yard
Texans
line.
and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. To no one's surprise, Brock, they lead in this one, and that lines up with the type of performances that we've seen from them during this 10-game winning streak. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him.
Ow, for tonight. Hey.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he connects with Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Mixon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
I think I could say positive about the execution of that play.
Brings up 2nd
At least he didn't go
9.
backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ow, for tonight. Tonight.
This is Mixon. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a
Mixon
loss
again,
as they
the
keep
ball
fighting
carrier.
back here in the 4th.
Kenny Moore brought him down.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 1-8. Tonight.
Looking to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Nico Collins with the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good.
Good.
And the Texans double their lead
Next
to 14.
score, Texans 52, Colts 38. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
The Colts offense set to head out.
And
they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Now a give, it's Marks headed right. Tried to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard.
The tackle made.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
A gain of a yard on the play.
May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the quick, right? On 18.
He's got it, complete to Collins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second.
That's good for
And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Oh,
running this off here to Marks. Nothing doing here as he only manages a yard.
Marks, the ball carrier.
The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Running this with Marks. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Oh, ready? Hey, south. 18. What's that? 19 Texas.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Mixon on the toss here, left side. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Oh, ready?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground.
All right.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he's going to take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Right on the sneak. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, there's still options after that play failed. If they think they're within range, they can go back to the well with another sneak. There's also ways to attack the outside, or they can just throw for it too.
Corey.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Outside.
He'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark. So it's a win for the Texans. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.